Hey guys, what's up? KillJoy Jake here, and instead of having friends, I have horror movies. Today we're going to be talking about Happy Death Day 3, or as it was revealed by Christopher Landon, the title is going to be Happy Death Day to Us. Now before I get into that, I'm going to need you guys to like this video and subscribe for more horror content. Alright, now let's get into it.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Well, sometimes that is better.
Oh, no, not the beast! Not the beast!
There are other entities who are malevolent and have a more insidious agenda.
So Happy Death Day 3 has seemed pretty inevitable considering how much this franchise has grossed. Both films exceeded their budgets by a lot, and although Happy Death Day to You didn't rack in like a whole lot of money, it was still a huge success, considering its micro budget. So it is very viable for a third film to happen. Jason Blum has been talking about wanting to make this film for a while, and Christopher Landon, the director of the last two films, even has a really good idea for the third movie. He recently said this in an interview: "The idea for the third film is not set in the same day, if that's a big spoiler, so it can happen later. We're not up against a really difficult clock right now. The other movies were hard because they were set in the exact same day, so everybody had to look the same, be the same. The pressure is off there." So that sounds pretty interesting. It seems like this next film isn't going to focus on the same day repeating, but maybe they like travel into the future at some point, and maybe the killer comes with them. Oh, and I said them. I also think that considering its title, Happy Death Day to Us, it's going to involve multiple people within the time loop this time instead of just Tree, which is really interesting to me because don't get me wrong, I love Jessica Roth, she was incredible in those first two movies. But the second film's biggest flaw in my opinion was that it was kind of just the same thing as the first movie except a little crappier. So to see everybody stuck in the time loop and everybody dealing with it with a whole new set of rules and a new killer and all that, that sounds a lot more interesting to me than just kind of redoing what you did in the first movie again. And also don't forget about that ending scene in Happy Death Day to You, where those government agents, I guess government agents, they're from DARPA, I don't know if that's a real thing or not, it might be made up. They come and get our main group of friends from this movie and they say, "Hey, we need help trying to figure out Sissy because like we don't know what the heck we're doing." And then they end up putting that mean girl in a time loop. So it's kind of like just a joking post-credits scene, but at the same time it could lead into what's going to happen in this next sequel. Are the government agents gonna turn into jerks and become the bad guys? Will they stick our friends into a time loop that they can't get out of? The other thing that really sucks is production has been halted. They haven't even been able to start filming because of the virus. So my guess is we probably won't get this thing until like maybe late 2021. I don't want to say October 2021 because Blumhouse is also releasing Halloween Kills then, and they're not gonna put this movie up against it. This film's a little risky because the second film did not make nearly as much money as the first film. So this film could bomb. I don't think it will, but at the same time they're not gonna put it up against Halloween, their big cash cow. So my guess is we're probably going to get this in like early 2022, maybe like sometime between like March and June, or maybe they'll do like a summer release for it, maybe sometime between like May and August. That's a pretty good guess, I'd say, especially if filming doesn't start till like maybe like late October, November sometime. Another thing I'm hoping to see in this threequel is that I just hope the horror element is there. Another big criticism of Happy Death Day to You, it wasn't scary like at all. There was a few scenes in Happy Death Day that were like, okay, that was actually kind of scary and cool. It was a horror comedy, but you still got like a few moments of like scary stuff going on. The second film just completely went full-blown comedy. Now, although this one seems even wackier than the second one, I can still see room for some horror scenes going on, especially if we're using like time travel. Not going to be on the same day as what Christopher Landon said, so that means time travel of some sort. I would love to see, instead of like maybe a mystery aspect of who is the killer, maybe this time around it's like a whole bunch of different people. For whatever reason, I don't really care. I just want to see people get murdered and then respawn and get murdered again. Is that so much to ask? I don't think so. So what do you guys think about Happy Death Day 3 or Happy Death Day to Us? Leave me something about it in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching my video on Happy Death Day to Us. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more horror content. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at KillJoyJake1 and on Instagram at KillJoy_Jake. Also follow my second channel, Jake Tyler, on YouTube, where I post a whole bunch of silly meme videos. Thanks for watching again, and as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all.